Good morning, Shave Cadre. Handle Barber Dave here with Barbershop at Home. We're going to do something a little bit different today. We're going to do KJ's stunt shave. At least this will be our first one for the month. And I know, I'm not sure which razor he used yesterday, but I think it was a DE. We're going to do something a little bit different. We are going to use a gem razor. Now, actually, believe it or not, this is actually going to be probably a little bit easier than KJ's, because when I take that off, there still is, well, somewhat of a place to hold it, but keeping the angle is going to be interesting on a single edge razor. So we're going to be using a gem for that. In line with the old time stuff, we're going to be using a Rubberset 400-4 with a TGN Finest knot, which has been soaking. We're going to be using not a lot of reviews on this recently, but it's a great soap. Mike's Natural Soaps, the Barbershop. For the aftershave, we're going to be using Aqua Velva Ice Blue. And then for the finish, the Shulton Old Spice Cologne in the original bottle. And the Mennen talc for the finish. So I don't know how this is going to go. Those of you that remember my stunt shave from last month with the vacuum cleaner brush, know that it was a debacle, to say the least. In fact, I've gotten more comments on that video regarding the redness and irritation in my face. So hopefully this won't go wrong today. Also, I'm going to do something I haven't done in a long time. Post-shave, I'm going to use an alum stick just to see how things are. So this could be an interesting shave. So let's go ahead and get started. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, blessed Sunday. We are going to start seeing the temperature start to rise. I think either Tuesday or Wednesday we're supposed to be in the mid-90s. So I've squeezed out the Rubberset 400. I've been blooming the soap just like I do all the other ones. Pour everything in there, and we'll do probably a 10-15 second load. So anyways, we are headed towards the 90s. The 80s we won't see again until probably November. Well, maybe, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that. Late September, early October. Then it bumps back up. But we've been as high as in the mid-90s by Thanksgiving. So it's hard to say what's going to happen this year. We had a very wet winter. We were in a drought situation here in Tucson, long-term drought, and that has gone away. So those of you that have seen some of my pictures have noticed some of the photo safaris that we've done, and the wildflowers have just been amazing this year. So, okay, so there's our load, and we'll take the residual and just put it on the face. We're going to forego the hot towel today because of the interesting way that we're going to shave. And I will not be doing the time warp today, so this will be a little bit longer of a video because, of course, we want everybody to see how miserable this may go or not. For those who have not used Mike's soaps, they're great. They're definitely a tier 1 bordering on elite soap. They only lack a little bit of residual slickness, but as far as the lathering is concerned, you can add water. It's very hard to break this lather as well. I usually add just two drop sessions of water, and then I'm good to go for a nice thick lather shave. And the smell is very barbershop-esque. I would say it's a mixture between WSP's Barbershop, Sterling's Barbershop and Michelle's Barbershop with Mystic Water, kind of right in the middle there, and so it's very enjoyable. He's based out of, I believe, Ann Arbor, Michigan. Okay, let's see what happens here. Okay, so with this one, you don't have to worry so much about the sides, but you got to be careful on this top cap, because if you flip that out, the blade's going to fall out. So let's see what happens here. And to say that I'm not nervous would be lying. Okay, here we go. Awkward is the best way I can put it. Very awkward. Especially getting down to the lower neck area. You don't really realize how much you enjoy a handle until you don't have one. It's not that the shave's hard, it's just awkward, because you're trying to figure out where to plant your fingers. Oh, that's better. Much better. But much, much slipperier. Not too shabby for the first pass, but we're still young in the whole shave thing. And having to figure out how to hold it is interesting. Okay. This should be fun. I would say the hardest part for this part of the shave is to just keep your hands from slipping off. Normally with the gem, obviously you follow the plate against your face. But this is a little harder because once you do that, you're trying to hold on to it, and so actually you push in further. Definitely not something you want to do on a regular basis, but not terrible. Now I need to ask KJ on what the rules are, because I can see using a, whether it be an old type, a new, or an open comb with the handle taken off, but can you use an alternate source? I know he did say you could put a nut on it. I won't do that. But can you use an alternate source for a handle? Pair of vice grips, pair of pliers. So KJ, if you watch this video, if you could please put that in the comments on whether that is considered a legal move with the stunt shave this month for a handle of some type. Okay, this one, interesting. So all in all, not terrible, but not what I would consider fun either. Not terrible. I would call it DFS. I'm not going to tempt fate and try any cleanup with that. But it was interesting. Now let's see how well I did. This is an Italian alum that I think I got from Bull Goose. Alum da Roca. I'm sure it's all the same stuff as a razor rock. I just prefer the round items rather as opposed to the square alum blocks. Not bad. I mean, there's some areas where I can feel the irritation, but all in all, not that bad considering. So we'll let that sit for just a few seconds. So again, if you haven't tried Mike's all natural soaps, do so. They're nice. This is the only one that I've tried so far. When you have so many soaps, and I'm not much of a sample guy, so I have a tendency to do blind buys. Okay, we'll go ahead and rinse. Again, all in all, not too bad. Okay, we'll go ahead and use our Aqua Velva, which is, you know, one of the classics and just one of the best. Ah, good stuff. And a little bit of the Mennen talc. If I use the right brush, that'd be great. I guess I'll be washing a brush here in a minute. Amazing what kind of things you can do when you don't have your glasses on. And then a tad of the Old Spice cologne from Shulton. And that's all she wrote. So that's Dave's Barbershop at Home stunt shave for April using the head of the gem. Have a blessed Sunday, folks. Thanks for watching.